As if the writing isn't traumatic enough, this Harry Potter fan fiction contains very strong language, satanic themes, and references of sexual assault, self-harm, and suicide. Proceed with caution.
Besties, Rach, Ethan.
Hey.
Bestie Harry.
Missed you guys so much.
Oh my God.
It's been forever.
No, but this is getting actually intense, and like I've been thinking about this every day this week.
I'm stressed.
Because she got stabbed. Tara, I mean not Tara, our main character Ennaby.
Yeah.
She got shot and then everything went black. And that's
yeah,
when we
it was
left
massive.
off. For you as well, apparently.
Wow.
I think I've been drinking that amnesia potion.
Yeah. But like, I think we didn't think it was as dramatic as it maybe actually is because you can't kill a vampire.
No, yeah, because it wasn't a steak.
But it's highly like
But
a meat
stakes
steak.
are high.
Like a T-bone.
I'm half expecting her to just wake up in the coffin and give us an outfit reveal.
Yeah.
Right.
Like nothing happened.
But
I was wearing.
it's also possible that she's forgotten what she said about vampires though, and that maybe she is dead.
Yeah.
Like, we don't-
fit the plot.
I don't
thing
know,
about
not
this-
that many bullets were flying. And you know
True.
her, she will fire off several of them.
There will be hundreds of
Yeah,
bullets.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. She was on a date with Satan.
Yeah,
So she was
yeah,
back
I
in
remember that.
time.
I remember that.
And the band, her band that she was filling in for, one of them, who was it? Lucian played the song wrong, and then the boys started fighting, and then they started literally stabbing and shooting each other.
No, the girls are fighting. No.
She jumped in front of the bullet.
Yeah, James tried to shoot
yes.
Lucian's arm off, but then she jumped sexily
Sex.
in front of the bullet.
was the name of the whole episode.
Wow.
So that was intense.
God,
is
that was
intense.
intense. Now my heart is palpitating.
Has that ever happened at a gig before to you?
Oh, it's like a rite of passage.
Right.
If you haven't jumped in front of a bullet, are you a musician?
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
You found out something crazy that your friend told you
Yeah.
about the episode. Do you want to fill in the listeners?
So we've been talking about this amnesia potion that Ennaby's putting in Satan's drink.
Yeah, and then he was also going to put it in
And
her
he was going to
drink.
put it in
Yeah.
hers. My friend Camilla, shout out Camilla, said that it's she thinks that Tara meant amortia, amortia,
Something like
amortia potion, which in the Harry Potter world is the strongest love potion that they make.
That makes
That's the
so
name.
much more
and
sense.
it kind of sounds like amnesia. So that
If you're Tara, they sound the same.
yeah, pretty much.
For us, there's a distinct difference.
That
but-
clicked, and I was like, oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Also, though, that potion didn't come in till like the 6th book or something, right? Oh, no, it might have actually
No, it
been
was
in Goblet of
6.
Fire.
Oh, okay.
Because
Ron
like
and-
Voldemort's mum used it. Do you remember the flashbacks about Voldemort being born?
yeah.
Oh yeah,
But I think,
that's in the books.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying.
she's saying she hasn't read the books. The first love potion
Sus.
reference in the movies was in the Goblet of Fire when Ron gets it from old mate.
Wan.
What's her name? Lavender?
Lavender. Brown.
But I don't know if they talk
in
about
Goblet
it
of Fire.
in Goblet.
That's
Oh
the
no,
next
it's
one.
not. It's in
That's
the
number
Slughorn one.
Yeah, that's number 6.
Yeah, it is the Slughorn one. So she's read the books, or she's a theatre troupe,
Yeah.
That's
There's
another
only 2
orange flag.
options.
or she meant amnesia potion, and Camilla's just read into it.
No, I believe her.
Yeah,
It definitely clicked in my mind when she said that.
Yeah.
I was like,
I
oh,
think
that
that
makes
just
sense.
makes too much sense not to be true.
yeah. Do we have any hopes and dreams for this episode? Because
What do we think's gonna happen?
this is the second last episode, and she's
Yeah.
just been shot. So this, for me, feels like the climax of the novel.
Right? And she said she's going to end it. Obviously, we know this is the very end.
She's going on vacay.
She's going on
Girl needs a
vacay.
break.
Might as well stop. You know, literally me. I think she is not going to die.
Mm-hmm.
I think if she was going to die, it would be in Draco's arms.
True. She's
Unless-
never going to kill off her Mary Sue.
and not in that way. I think unless Draco maybe jumps out into the audience because he's been there the whole time and he rescues her. He followed her to the
Into
past.
the past. Ooh.
I reckon that's too smart.
Yeah. I kind of agree.
I think she's gonna wake up in the hospital,
Sure.
and it's gonna kind of just go on.
Yeah.
In the coffin.
She just wanted the, you know, that thrill of being the savior,
Yeah.
the martyr.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
just wanted that, but it's petty. Like
Yeah.
she never could die because she's a vampire, but
Yeah.
she wanted to be the, Oh,
She wants
You know.
to see who's going to show up for her in the hospital.
Yeah, 100%.
And how many flowers she's going to get.
Yeah.
Gothic
She's
black
counting.
roses. Yeah, she's keeping tabs.
She's not wishing happy birthday to whoever did not bring her flowers.
She's making a list and she's checking it twice.
twice.
Final thing is your first hope for this book. One of your first hopes was that we'd get a threesome.
It's not too late.
Do we think it's going to actually happen?
No, I think if it was going to happen, it would be when Harry was filming them fucking.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I'm feeling less hopeful. I'm feeling a little bit of despair.
I thought we were going to get it with Dobby there, but no.
Well, let's
Why
not
would
lose
you
hope.
have like so much threesome adjacent shit?
There's so much
Just
threesome
give it
Jane.
to us.
She really flirts with.
Yeah, stop
With the
stop
threesome.
edging the audience.
It's so
Give the
true.
people what they want.
But guys, remember, fan fiction exists, so we can always write a fan fiction of this fan fiction.
they would exist for real. They would exist.
Oh my god! Next season is us reading my immortal fan fiction. No, I actually can't.
This is the worst one, and then we read the dirtiest one next.
Yeah. Oh,
Just orgy central.
oh my god! I'm actually
How
grateful.
did you know that I wrote that?
Okay, guys. Well, is it time to find out if she is dead or alive?
I'm
We're
ready.
Chapter 39. We have a chapter title.
Oh my gosh, it's another song that I won't know.
This is the chapter title.
The Black Parade.
When I was a young boy.
I am a trolling genius. Lolz.
Oh.
Does she admit it? Oh my god.
Disclaimer. I do not own the HP series, and I am not the real XXX Bloody Wrists 666 XXX. AN.
I'm losing my fucking
I'm out
mind.
of breath.
What is going on?
She's hijacked their username.
AN. I am an extremely immature, pathetic idiot girl, I know. Out of boredom, I crack this girl's passy for fun. Brackets. And it took less than 8 minutes to do it, too. And we'll probably get in a shitload of trouble. Which I probably deserve, because I'm being a troll right now. Meh. And I present to you my crappy part in this story.
Oh my god, she's hijacked their
Oh
story.
my god. Okay, so what's happening right now is saying that it was real before. This is the bit that's not
she's
real.
hacked into
She's hacked into Tara's
Leave
fanfic.
Tara alone, cunt. Get away.
It took her less than 8 minutes. So her password was like fucking
MCR
Gothic.
rocks.
Right? Yeah. Straight up. Whoever this is about to overwrite the fanfic.
All right,
my
give us
God.
what you've got.
Can I just
Hit
really
me with your
quickly
best
say
shot.
though, it was nice to read some full sentences.
Yeah, I was going to say, is it spelled nice?
It's
Yeah.
spelled perfectly, and it's just like I feel like my brain is just water and I'm just flowing, you know? It's perfect.
Oh my god. I don't know. If this bitch was a real trolling genius, you wouldn't have told us any of that.
True, except imagine the clout that you get from being like, I hacked into this.
She had to let us know.
She
Yeah.
had to let us
Yeah, she
know.
felt like such an internet sleuth.
Okay, the author's note is not over. So, brackets. And take note, I haven't even finished reading this fic yet, but instead skip over to skim chapter 38. So 38 is the one that we have just read. Mm-hmm. Flame, laugh, do whatever you want. Preps. And that is the end of the author's note.
Sassy.
Shall we just get into
I
it?
feel like
100%.
Tara's locked in a basement. Like, this is what
Yeah.
this feels like.
Straight up.
Oh my god.
I, the American retail-wearing British vampire Sue, coughed up blood.
Get wrecked.
Leave Brittany alone.
Satan kneeled down beside me. No, don't die. I gave him a rueful smile. I'm sorry. It's something I had to do to fulfill my duty as the noble Gothic Mary Sue.
Get wrecked.
Satan sobbed. I love you,
Whoa,
Ebony.
whoa. We just got here.
I love you too. I will say two is spelled wrong. It's spelled like the number.
Get
So-
wrecked.
No, I've already got my suspicions about this, which I will talk about
Wait,
later.
talk about right now.
My suspicions are this is the original Tara. This is not
Really?
anyone breaking in. This is the same person who's been trolling the whole time and just getting bored and being like, oh, I hacked in.
Oh
Why
my
are you
God.
using Satan?
Well, they're trying to keep some continuity.
I think this is the same person.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Or it's like another person in the theatre troupe.
I don't think that it's Tara, the young girl who's written this whole thing, and now she legit, and now she's faking that she got hacked.
Yeah.
Because she came after her really hard with the Mary Sue stuff. And also she bragged about guessing a password in 8 minutes, and that's kind of calling her simple-minded.
Yeah.
And she would never do that to herself.
Well, if it was
a character.
actually Tara. But
if it was actually Tara, exactly.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. If it's a theatre troupe, it could be all...
Yeah, I get you. Wow, I've never considered that this could be whoever is Tara. Like, I've always thought this person was a real hacker.
Don't believe it. Don't believe it for a second.
No, I think it's either legit a hacker and it was legit Tara before, or it's a theatre troupe.
I agree with you. Yeah. That's what, yeah. Oh my God, crazy.
This is definitely not Tara.
In your opinion, yeah.
No, I'm saying it is not.
Yeah.
Yeah. In my opinion, obviously.
That's your opinion. No, totally. I'm actually, I agree with you, which is crazy.
They've sledged her so much.
Okay,
They've sledged Tara so much it can't be Tara.
Yeah.
If you believe the original Tara was the original Tara, this can't be Tara because she sledged herself and she'd never do that.
I kind of think we all agree with that.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you're saying that, do you believe that an actual 12-year-old wrote this?
No.
Yeah. So we all kind of agree.
Yeah.
If Tara is actually like a 14-year-old girl, let's say, she wouldn't have, this isn't her.
It's legit hacked.
But if
it's a theatre troupe the
if
whole
it's
way.
a troll the whole time, then this could be that same troll.
Could have been. Do you know what? Real. One thing,
Controversial.
controversial. No, not even controversial. Just one thing that I found on a friend's laptop one day when I was 14 was that she was on Wattpad, literally pretending that she had a sister that died. I think, like she made up a whole thing.
I would have done that for sure.
So and like
straight up,
like halfway through a fic as well. This could still be a 14-year-old
Wait,
just being like,
deep.
wait, no, I'm not getting enough attention anymore. The attention's, it feels the same, right? She's done the same thing every time. Feels the same. Not about it. I'm flipping the script.
She was so pressed that people were calling her a Mary Sue, though. So if that was a legit reaction that she was giving, then
True.
she never would go against herself.
Yeah.
I like the theory, but I don't think it has
my
two
main
legs,
my main theory is that it was never a 12-year-old. This has solidified
which we
it
all
for me.
agree. Yeah.
I actually was team Tara is a real 12-year-old until this moment.
Yeah.
This is what did it. This is what's done it.
Oh my God.
It wasn't Bombadil?
Fuck
No.
Tom Bombadil.
It could have been a typo.
I think it's you. I will
Shut
fucking
up.
die on this
No,
hill.
we can't do this again.
We know that's your hill to die on.
Let us know in the comments.
Nobody
please,
agrees with you.
No, please comment now. All of the people who agree with me that is a very convenient...
We're going to have 0 God reviews because no
Nobody
one's going to
has
comment
agreed
that.
with you.
I'm going to read them.
If they had agreed with you, you would have heard it on that episode.
No, come on.
Not a single... The silence was deafening.
It's the silent majority.
All right, then. You're actually delusional, but I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, let's get back to this interpretation, a fanfic of the fanfic, dare we say.
Fanficception, yeah.
It's so nice to read. It's like an actual book.
Oh my God. This is a nice break for you.
Crazy, my eyes. Okay, where were we?
My eyes.
I gave him a rueful smile. So he said, no, don't die.
Rueful?
Rueful.
I've never heard that word.
I think it's
like
wistful,
kind of,
right?
yeah.
Like,
rueful.
yeah.
like,
Okay.
I don't know. I couldn't define it, but I think I'm picturing
It's
a
full
rueful
of
smile.
rue.
Totally.
Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah. What's rue?
Roux is a thing that you make when you're making a sauce. It's got flour in it.
Rue is from Hunger Games. She was killed at 12.
R.I.P.
It was very do.
I love you too. Spelt wrong. I'll see you in hell, I mumbled, already finding my surroundings fading to black. Bloody Mary Smith suddenly popped into the room for no apparent reason. She frowned when she realized the room was oddly quiet But at the sight of Ebony's lifeless body...
Is this not a concert? What do you mean? What's going on?
No, she's in the... Oh.
She's at the concert
Yeah,
still.
she's still
She's
at
on
the concert.
stage.
Yeah.
Sure. But at the sight of Ebony's lifeless body, she screamed. Her face became pale with horror.
More pale?
Yeah.
Wow.
Whiter than white.
Yikes.
What's whiter than white?
Alabaster.
She screamed for the healers, Dumbledore, McGoogle, and every single Gothic person she could think of.
Yes, bitch.
Suddenly, a glow started to surround the body of Ennaby. Everyone stared in shock. Her body started to lift ever so slowly, and then, to everyone's shock, it started to incinerate.
Ooh.
It wasn't a stake. She can't do that.
Yeah.
Come back.
When everyone realized what was
Oh
happening,
my God, she's legit dying.
they rushed over to try to rescue the body, but
She's dying.
it was too late.
No
Yeah, I was gonna
fucking way.
She didn't read. She said she just glimpsed the chapter 38, so she wouldn't know the lore that she's already made that they have to die via stake.
She
No,
knows
I think
about
this person
vampires.
has.
She said she just glimpsed
She said
the chapter 38.
she
She hadn't read
hasn't
the whole thing.
finished reading. Stake was at the beginning.
I think the 38 thing was more so like, I don't know exactly what happens totally in that chapter, but I'm just going to write my interpretation of it. I don't know, but how could she have not read it because she got stabbed at the end? It's like you would have had to read
That's
till
what I'm
the
saying.
end.
I think
Yeah.
she said she only glimpsed the last chapter.
She read the,
right,
the
okay.
last line.
Interesting.
Absolutely baller to break into someone's account and then just immediately kill them off in their own fanfic.
Well, to be fair, she jumped in front of a bullet.
She kind of killed
That
herself
is
off.
hating. Did Kendrick Lamar write this?
They rushed over to try to rescue the body, but it was too late. The Sioux became nothing more
Sioux.
than a pile of ashes.
Ash to ash.
A loud resounding of everyone bellowing, "No!
No!
Thank you for that. Filled the room. A flash of white light from the ashes then started to bounce around the room.
Jump around.
Jump,
Jump.
jump.
It's her soul. She did have one. Oh, I'm so happy for her.
I think if you'd read the fic, you would know she didn't have a soul, but sure, babe. Everyone cowered in fear and were temporarily blinded. When it was all over, things changed. This is giving like, yes, you can spell, but you still can't write.
Yeah, I don't love what the artistic direction you've taken, and I prefer the old artistic direction.
Honestly,
actually,
same. If you're gonna hack, like, make it fucking funny. Like, make it so funny.
right? You're just kind of being mean and then doing the same thing.
Yeah.
which is why I know it's the same fucking person.
Oh, that's a good
That's
point.
tea. All the silly goth clothes dropped from everyone's bodies.
Oh.
A.N. I will refuse to explain how the hell that happened.
It's Tara coded.
It is Tara coded. That is giving
That's
Tara.
Tara coded.
And in their place, clothes the characters would normally wear in canon appeared on their bodies.
That's funny.
That is funny. That's how you do it.
Get him.
When everyone got over the shock of becoming free of the Gothic power,
No.
Everybody
let them be
cheer.
free. I won't cheer. No.
everyone started singing, "Ding dong, the Sioux is dead."
Get wrecked.
I won't do it. I won't.
Well, that is until all the HP characters realized the true implications of becoming more canon-like again.
Yikes.
All the characters who were supposed to be dead fell to the floor, their bodies cold and lifeless.
Whoa.
Who's supposed to die at that point?
It depends where we are at and where this person thinks we're at. Because Tara thinks we're at movie 4.
We're at movie 4 at the
But
time.
we're clearly at book 6.
Oh, yeah, book 6. Yeah.
The series is gone.
So Dumbledore's probably gone. Fucking spoilers. It's been
If
several years.
If they're
Yeah, it's your
watching
fault
this
now.
shit,
Yeah.
we can't. These books came out in 1996. All right,
You're watching this random podcast
Yeah.
of a fanfic instead of watching the real thing.
that's all on you, babe. Seriously.
Jesus.
Harry and Voldemort started dueling. On the left side of the
Because
two,
they love each other so much.
dueling with their
Their
dicks.
dicks.
It's in one fight, never said which one. On the left side of the two, the battle of the light side and the dark side were reaching a climax.
Yeah, it was.
And
What battle? Sorry.
it's just a
On
battle
the left side of the
of
two,
the two, of Harry
Of
and
the two.
Voldemort.
Fighting.
there's a fight between light and dark.
Yeah, like
Just that was going on the whole time.
not
or-
racism,
Because-
more
because
like dark
they've-
side of
Because
humanity.
they're discovering the implications of what has happened to them. So
Oh,
now
right.
they're beefing.
Yeah, gotcha.
they're beefing so hard.
Yeah.
And because the replacement author likes to screw around with canon, Draco and Hermione fled the scene and got married. Let's go. I will forever
Oh
be
my
a Hermione
God.
stan.
That's a
I know
lavender
many.
wedding.
I know many who were. Oh, do you think?
Yeah, Draco's so camp in this.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
also think Hermione's like pretty lesbo coded.
Oh, definitely. Meanwhile, down in hell, Ebony shed a single tear because of her current situation. A situation that would live on for all eternity, or at least until the end of fan fiction time. She lost it all, but she knew she had to remain strong.
She did.
Nothing would ever break her down. She looked down over her pale body and frowned. Where are my emo clothes? She asked herself in
Oh
confusion.
my God, she's in hell.
Hashtag naked in hell.
She's in hell.
And then it occurred to her, for her shirt, she was wearing a bright pink polo with a little seagull on the brackets, right or left? I can't remember. Close brackets, side.
Prep.
Prep. I think
It must be a brand.
It must
That's
be
like
a
Lacoste
brand.
or some bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a crocodile,
Yeah.
I believe. There's
You
got to
know
be
what I
like
mean,
a girly.
though.
Totally. Yeah. Sorry to nitpick. Such unnecessary beef. I'm
It's
starting
a prep brand.
the light and the dark started fighting.
right now, right here, right now. Below that, she was wearing a denim miniskirt with the destroyed look on it.
Stop it. This is so Tara coded, and I don't think on purpose. I think she
I think
can't
it's on
help
purpose.
herself.
I think
This
the
is
whole,
Tara. Tara, I know it's you. Come out, please. Save the
whole
story. Stop
she
doing this
was
to me.
wearing thing is such a like homage to
It's kind
this
of a dig,
fanfic.
isn't it?
Like it's
Yeah.
such a dig.
Yeah.
Personally. Like honestly, if I was hacking, I would do this, but obviously 10 times funnier.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just,
me.
it's not funny enough. You'd make it 20 times funnier, please.
Completely. Paired underneath that skirt were leggings with a little moose at the bottom. And then
What kind
this
of
has
detail
to be
is
like
that?
2007 brands that we just don't know
Yeah.
about.
What was
Okay.
happening in Abercrombie that I
Yeah.
was too young for?
If you're from the US specifically, like let us know in the comments because I feel like this is going to be one of those I don't even know.
What is
Inside
Banana
joke.
Republic and what do they sell?
Yeah. What is Banana Republic? They can't be selling
They can't be selling bananas to the Republic.
And then Ebony realized on her shoulder she was carrying a
parrot.
pretty bag with an
Ooh.
eagle on it. That's got to be
American Eagle.
American
I've
Eagle.
got one. We got
We
one.
got it.
Great job, team.
that said "Live your life" written all over the bag. That's funny.
Get wrecked.
Ebony suppressed the urge to scream. Here she was, decked out in clothes, prepped to the extreme,
No.
wearing stuff from Abercrombie and Fitch, American Eagle, and Hollister. We didn't need,
Hollister, we
guys,
didn't say it.
we didn't
say
need your
Hol-
comments.
Yeah.
Save
Yeah.
your fucking breath. We should have just kept reading.
Save your carpal tunnel. We just needed to keep going.
Panicked, Ebony hastily tried to take off the Hollister polo. Hollister
Oh.
polo, that's the seagull.
Okay.
See ya.
We're
Yeah.
piecing things together.
Look at us.
But underneath it, there was another Hollister polo underneath.
This truly is hell.
I've actually had dreams like
it's like
this.
the double wig reveal on RuPaul.
Oh my God. Period.
She knows a lot of prep brands. She's a prep.
I know. I
Massive
mean, that's what
fucking
she
prep.
felt triggered
Yeah,
as
a prep-
fuck.
yeah,
She just
prep knows a
felt,
prep.
yeah, she
You're
just
right.
felt a little bit attacked, and so she's decided to get petty revenge.
She knew all those brands and the logos and everything.
Yeah.
And we didn't know the guys. We didn't know the logos.
Not
Oh.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, Hollister. What's that? Ebony frowned and looked under her shirt. All she saw was a bra underneath. Brackets.
And it's not lace or leather.
Brackets. Dare I point out it's from the Aerie line, available at American Eagle.
Okay. Use code shut the fuck up
Oh my
for
God.
10%
Do you
off.
fucking work there?
Use code
What-
PREP20.
What in the SponCon is going on here?
They definitely work at American Eagle, and
Yeah,
we're
what
feeling
the fuck?
triggered by this
I
fanfic.
think that's it. She
Yeah.
works at Brandy
She
Melville.
knows the brand of bras at American Eagle.
Yeah.
That is some prep shit.
Yeah.
Prep shit.
Ebony tried to remove the shirt again, but to her frustration, there was yet again another polo
Yeah, we
to
got it the
replace
first
it.
time. All right.
Okay.
Okay,
a new
repeating
joke.
lines just like fucking
Oh
Tara.
my God. Right.
This is unlogical and does not make any sense, Ebony bellowed out to the air. She failed to see the irony in her statement, how hypocritical her words were, seeing as she was practically calling the kettle black here.
Whoa,
Do you know what's so
whoa, whoa,
hypocritical?
whoa.
She's coming after Tara for being a Mary Sue. Now, I'm just falling headfirst into this, but
I'm ready. Take me
she's
there.
she's calling her a Mary Sue, but it's so hypocritical that she's doing the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
She's sacrificing any narrative here just to fuck with Tara.
I mean, she's
Yeah.
not trying to write a story. She's being a bitch.
yeah,
Yeah,
But
this is
isn't
so
that like-
hateful.
Isn't
It's just hateful.
the thing of Mary Sue is that you're inflating your own ego.
Yeah.
And it's self-serving, and that's
Yeah.
what sucks about it. And she's doing the same as a self-proclaimed troll. She's doing
Yeah.
everything I can to fuck the story.
and
Yeah.
not even being
It's the
that
same thing.
funny.
No.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
no.
funny, but it's
There were
it's not that
parts.
funny.
There were moments.
Mm.
Yeah. Seeing as she was practically calling the kettle black here.
Mm-hmm.
Ebony slit her wrist, her Ritz. Oh.
Okay, Tara.
Tara coded.
And mumbled to herself, "Oh my God." Brackets. I mean, not brackets. / This is also in
Oh.
italics. And crap fic.
Oh.
And crap thick. Okay.
Oh.
AN.
Also, I do miss when we used to spell "oh my God" like that. Like,
I
feel
know,
like
one
a
word.
little bit of whimsy in text speak is gone, and I miss
We
it.
can bring it back.
Let's bring it back. Oh my God.
Oh my God. So AN at the end of the fic. Oh yeah. If you want to see the original content this chick had planned for this chapter, I accessed it through the document manager thingy, which I copied and pasted so you can read it here.
Oh my God! So we get like unedited Tara here.
Because this was Tara all along, and she still wanted to post it.
Okay.
Anyway,
So chapter 40.
thank you. Back to Tara, my girl.
She was thinking of ending this, so this is kind of an interesting
know.
way to do it.
Yeah, right? Chapter 40. Lol, someone has taken my account over. The idiot's note. Well, this was in the dock area. Might as well let the whole world see what the real Tara wanted to show us.
Why did you include the first line? I'm confused about lol, someone's taken my account.
That's, I think, just
Is
what
she making
chapped.
fun?
Yeah, because so this is still the hacker,
Yeah.
but she's posting what Tara had in the document.
Okay, and then added the lol, someone's taken my
Yeah,
account.
just
over.
to be
Okay. Yeah.
dramatic about it all. Which honestly,
That's
What
the
a
chapter
drama
title.
queen this person is, can I say?
Yeah.
Flair for the dramatic.
Much like
Fuck
Tara.
Me.
they've made me realize
Interesting.
I'm not hating to my full potential.
Yeah, what more can we do?
She walks so Kendrick Lamar can run.
Yeah, honestly, I think Kendrick
This
maybe
is like,
walked.
honestly.
Have a nice day. Okay, now we're back to Tara. Thank God, honestly, I've never been so happy to see just the worst
My
spelled
God,
sentences
right?
I've ever spelled.
Welcome back, my
This
queen.
is going to be dog shit because
So bad.
Raven hasn't even touched this yet.
I
Right?
know.
Like no filters at all.
Well, it's just in the document manager, so she could have written this like.
This could be post Raven, you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, the way that she writes, it feels type, send. Like, I don't think there's much editing that's being
Like,
done.
Do we think
Raven
Raven
has the
loves
best job in the
on it?
world. She does fucking nothing.
I bet she like moves one comma and is like, my work
My
is
job?
done.
Yeah.
Masterpiece.
AN. STFU preps. Get a lift.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah,
We're-
we're so fucking back.
I'm actually so happy to be here. Cheers to this. Cheers
No.
to this. 1 1 1 1 1. You suck. 1 1. Oh, and from now on, it'll be on vocation in England until August. So I won't be able to update for a while. lolz.
What a bougie queen.
Yeah.
How long are you spending in England?
Right?
She doesn't even know that's
I
how
think
long.
it's a
Yeah.
lie. It's the
Yeah.
fanfic set in England. I don't believe
I
it.
bet she's at horse summer camp and she's too embarrassed to say.
She's at Christian camp.
Yeah.
Bible camp. Thanks to everyone who reviled expect the preps, who flamed, fuck you,
Fuck
you,
the preps.
MCR rule 666.
Yeah.
And that is the end of the author's note.
I missed this.
We're so back. So from this, you can just ditch the last chapter. That was just a bit of a
Okay.
Yeah,
meme.
got you, yeah.
She was shot and now we're here.
Okay.
Yeah, finally.
Finally, back to the real story. I woke up in the nurse's office.
Told
You
you.
are so good.
I just think it's not a flex though that you're in her
Oh.
mind. Like,
Should you be embarrassed?
No, she's just predictable.
I'm joking. I'm joking. She is very predictable. On a special gothic coffin.
No, you literally said that.
Oh,
You
you
said
actually
you said
Say
coffin.
that. Wow. Wait,
We'll get
are
a
you
fucking
Tara?
outfit reveal here in a second.
Are you Tara?
Oh my god!
I was wearing a black robe.
The twist is, how old were you in 2006?
I would have been 10.
This could be
Perfect
you.
age.
This could be you.
You know what? No, there's no clues that it's a girl except for miniskirt references, but you
Yeah,
could you
you
know
could
what a
re-
miniskirt
yeah.
looks like. And the way that the clothes are described are exactly how a boy would
A boy,
describe
yeah,
girls'
yeah.
clothes.
Fishnet
Ethan.
thingy.
yeah,
Corset
no, literally.
stuff
So,
on the
yeah.
back.
Yeah, I did love NCR.
I'm not hearing any denials.
Yeah, and you were into fucking emo. Oh my god! If the crux of this whole podcast is that Ethan's been waiting,
This is the reveal.
I am Tara.
With the letters.
Oh my god. Hagrid was in the bed opposite me in a coma. Cause Vampire and Draco had bet him up. Mr.
How did you get back into the future?
Oh my god, so true. We
She
were
was
in the
in the
past. Mr. Norris was cleaning the room. He's so back. I actually missed him.
I missed him. Welcome back, Cat King.
Oh, my Satan! What happened? I screamed. Suddenly, Volksamort came! Yay! Happy, calm, give me some click clap! He looked less mean than usual.
Oh my god, because
he's
he's,
in
in
flirty
love.
mood.
Get the fuck out, you fucking bastard! I yielded.
I thought that was Voldemort.
He's gonna be like, why is my wife saying this to me? Because she
like-
went back in time, made him fall in
Oh
love.
my
Oh, yeah,
God.
And
that's
then
all
they've
the
been
Satan.
married this whole time, and it's literally just Satan.
Thou hath not killed vampire yet.
Okay, no, he's still in the same game.
Desperate.
He said angrily. It's like he doesn't realize he has free will. You could do it, babe.
You could do it yourself.
Why would you hire
Classic
the worst?
weaponized incompetence.
Period.
Yeah.
Suddenly, he started to cry. Tears of
Sensitive men are so sexy.
tears of blood, all selective.
Just one eye at a time.
Volksamord? OMFG, what's wrong? I asked. Suddenly, Lucian, Professor Sinister, and Sirius came. Bloody Mary
Bloody.
and Vampire were with them. Everyone was holding black
Hands.
boxes.
Black boxes.
Capitals. Volksamort disappeared. Spelt crazy. Couldn't even
Yeah, it
start.
sounds it. Yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
even start with that one. OMFJ, Annabelle, you're alive! Screamed Vampire. I hugged him and Bloody Mary. What the fuck happened? I asked them.
That's what I'm asking. I would love to know.
Oh my Satan. Am I, like, dead now? I gasped. Annabelle, you were almost shot, said Sirius. But the ballet could not kill you since you were formed another time.
The bullet
that's
couldn't kill.
interesting.
Yeah, she
That's
said
interesting.
ballet, but she meant
Okay.
bullet.
So, like, invincible back in time.
But it's interesting because she's a vampire, so they didn't even need that excuse.
That was a way better
That's
excuse.
really different from the Back to the Future, which we know exists because Marty McFly was there.
Morty
McFly arrived.
That doesn't make sense because it
Oh my
implies...
God, immortality hack, life hack.
Let's not question her because we'll go down that rabbit
that
hole.
implies that nothing that happens in the past is real, and therefore her whole plan was fake. But
She's
yeah,
just tripping on LSD the whole time.
Does it imply that, or does it imply that you're just immortal because you're a being from another time?
well, she's immortal anyway. Didn't need that excuse. She's
I
a vampire.
know. Why did she not just say because it wasn't a steak?
Yeah.
Lol.
She's forgotten.
She's forgot.
Yeah.
But fangs anyway, said Lucian, holding out his arm.
Canadian.
Albertan.
Old Newt.
Maybe he should be Albert.
Yeah.
I gasped. He had 2 arms.
How do you get
What the
those
fuck?
back?
No. This is going to piss me right off because he is not Captain fucking Hook. I would be on team Lucian is an amputee. All right. I stand with the amputees. However, that was never mentioned.
Yes, it was.
No, it was mentioned when she fucked up and she was like, he had 2 arms now because she went back into the past.
He always had 2 arms, yeah.
He always had 2 arms.
Fake amputee. Yeah.
It really...
Stolen
He's claiming
valor.
disability, yeah.
Wait, I've just realized something
He's
that
getting those sweet car parks.
she was trying to be clever because in the scene where there's the musicians on stage, Lucian fucks up, he gets the song wrong, and they're all like, yeah, what are you doing? Bang, 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 right?
Yeah.
It says, OMFG no, shouted Lucan, but it was too late. James tried to shoot off his arm. That was her
she was trying to,
plant the
say-
seeds of him being an
Being
amputee.
one-armed.
But and because apparently this character's always been one-armed, we've just never heard about it. That was going to be the origin story, but she changed it because she jumped in front of the bullet, so now he's got 2 arms.
Oh.
Are you with me
I'm
on
with
this?
you.
past.
I'm with you. Yeah.
That was his origin story of how he was an
and
amputee.
honestly, it
Yeah.
would have worked
It-
beautifully if we had known that he only had
Had
one
one
arm.
arm.
So
The whole
we got the
time.
backstory and then she changed history
Exactly.
in the same moment, so it never happened. Right. So
she
just-
changed
She's a
her
genius.
story.
She changed her
She
story.
never told us about the herstory.
double negative.
So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
2
anyway,
arms.
we are amputee allies. If you're curious, I just wish that we had the context. Like, fuck, he had 2 arms.
What?
Wait, guys, seriously,
Whoa.
I can't believe this day's finally come. OMG, I can't believe Vampire's dad shot you.
That was crazy.
I gasped. So that's referring to James shooting Lucan's arm.
But he didn't.
No, because
He did try.
Enemy
She jumped in front of
jumped
it.
in front of the bullet.
Okay,
she
ready?
didn't say tried.
Role play. I am James.
Yeah.
You are Lucan.
Yeah.
You are Enemy.
I'm gonna sexily jump in
I
front of
am
the
going
bullet.
to just knocked over the microphone. Acting is my passion, and I'm using my whole body. I am going to shoot Ethan, who
my
is
arm.
Lucan, in the arm.
pew,
Bang
pew,
with slow-mo.
pew,
Bang. The
pew.
bullets flying.
Sexy,
Rach is
sexy.
sexily jumping
Oh
in front
my
of it. Boom.
God.
So, Ethan, did your arm get shot?
No.
Do you have how many arms?
2.
Right?
Yes.
History, her
But
story
she
was
said,
changed.
I'm
I
from the
can't believe
past.
you shot his arm.
He did technically try and
He
shoot
did
at you.
in the past.
What she means
She
is, I
means
can't
is-
believe he shot at you.
She
But
didn't
what
say
she
that.
said, no, she didn't. And I
She's
don't know why I'm
also
defending
maybe
her.
saying,
I don't care.
I can't believe I didn't know the history behind your amputation
Oh,
was
true.
my boyfriend's dad.
Wait, actually,
Could be.
well, to be honest, Snap was possessed by Snapback Den. Said James.
Snap back.
Run it back one more time,
I just
please.
pictured him with a hat like backwards.
Snapback.
Snap back.
Are we all on the same
His
page?
alter ego.
Are we all on the same page that we need to reread that sentence 10
Yes,
times?
please.
Okay, so this is James saying it.
Okay.
Well, to be honest, Snap was possessed by Snapback Den. I have a theory.
Okay,
he means
tell it.
Snape was possessed by Voldemort back then. Like, Snape was a follower back then.
I love it. Let's roll with it.
Wait, but why?
That's just not what she wrote.
Hang on, but also that implies
Is she trying to say Satan?
that Snape is Vampire's dad, because she's like, I can't believe Vampire's dad shot at you. And he's like, well, to be honest.
No, because maybe James is Samaro. Maybe she's trying to say Samaro.
I'm out.
He's out.
I'm done.
Wait, guys, can I fuck with you even more?
Yes.
We're in the present.
Yes.
Right? We're in the present. Everyone's there. We've got Bloody Mary, Mr. Norris. Why is James here?
Yeah.
James is only a character in the past, no?
Yeah, because he died.
Yeah, he was a spy, Sirius said sadly.
Okay.
He was really a death dealer.
Yeah, okay.
Obviously.
And he was such a fucking poser, said Lucian.
Yeah, period.
He didn't even really know who GC were until I told him.
That's
Fucking
funny.
Prep.
Well, anyway, everyone tarted to give me presents.
Oh,
I knew I fucking called it. Oh God, I'm on her wavelength as well.
Oh my God. I think also everyone start to give me presents. My birthday is on April 24th.
Yes.
Which
P.O.
will be
In the past, by the time
in the
this is
past by the
posted.
time this is out. but
Everyone comment happy birthday, Rach, or you're a
thank
fucking
you.
loser
Fucking
prep.
loser prep.
Well, anyway, everyone tarted to give me presents. I was opening a black box. That's why everyone came in with black boxes.
Okay.
Right.
I fucking knew that the only reason she killed off her character was so that she would see who brings her presents in the hospital.
Yeah, you did say
I
that.
fucking called this.
I thought that they were like gonna like put Voldemort's body parts in the box or something.
Yeah,
I thought it was gonna
something
be
more
like
elaborate.
a way of disappearing him because they like
Wow.
brought in the box and then they were like Voldemort is dead, right?
Also, why did Voldemort came and then disappeared like so quick?
Did he actually, or did that happen in the fake chapter?
No, this is the real chapter. This is so confusing. Okay, really quick catch up on this chapter.
Yes, thank you.
So she's in the nurse's office. The whole squad rolls up. Voldemort also rolls up. And he looks less mean than usual.
Yeah.
Yes.
Quick note, when everyone rolls up, they're carrying black boxes, which
Yes.
are her gifts. Voldemort's like, you've not killed Vampire yet. She's like, what's wrong? He leaves. He dips. He's not going to give her any answer to that. Everybody comes. She's like, oh, Lucian, you're actually not an amputee anymore. You're welcome. And that's where we're up
He
to,
never
really.
was. But
Okay.
yeah.
And now there's
Okay.
this whole thing about Snape being a Death Eater and a poser.
She's trying to fill the loose holes and
Yeah,
she's
we're
making more.
We're moving forward.
I was opening a black box with red 666s, brackets. There was a DVD of Corpse Bride in it.
Oh my God.
Love
How
that.
did these people have time to prepare gifts? This is not a birthday that they had preparing for.
I guess they just think about her all the time.
I love DVDs being in the same world as Harry Potter. That's very
Yeah.
funny.
And brackets, on it, when I gasped, Mr. Norris looked up angrily because he hated goths. Hey, has anyone spelt, oh my God, A-N-E-1?
ANE1.
Yeah.
Anyone? Hey, has anyone fucking seen Draco? I asked Gothic
Literally,
Kelly.
where the fuck is Draco?
Good
Where the
question.
fuck is Draco?
Imagine you woke up from a coma and your man isn't there. What are you doing?
Everybody has gifts and not him.
Dumped.
Please dump him. No, Draco told me he would be watching Hose of Wax, said
Hose?
Professor Trevally.
What hose?
What hose?
No, Draco told me he would be watching Hose of Wax, said Professor Trevally.
Oh, House of Wax.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Hose of Wax.
What's House of Wax is
A
a
movie, no?
it's a scary movie, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Let's do
sure.
it.
Okay. She's never seen it. He doesn't know that you're better. Anyway, Denor said you could get up. Come on. See you, Em.
Whoa.
The nurse. Yeah, okay.
Whoa, babe. She just woke up.
he's
and just
swooping
got her
in.
presents. This is too intense. Let her rest.
I got up suicidally. Lucian, Sirius, and Professor Sinister left. I was wearing
You went so fucking back.
a black leather night gun. Under that, I had on a sexy XX black leather bra trimmed with black lace
When
Hell
you
yeah,
look down and
bitch.
you notice that it's airy.
with a matching thong
Oh.
that said Gothic girl on the butt.
Where was their room? Anyway.
On the street.
On the street.
There is
Zoom
no
in.
on the top bit.
and sexy fishnets that kind of hooked on to my thong. Brackets, italics. If you don't get the idea, message me, I'll tell you.
Ooh.
Oh, she's sending pics.
Slide in the
Oh my
DMs.
God.
I put on, she means a garter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I put on a black fishnet top under a black MCR t-shirt, a black leather mini with black lace, and what kind of shoes?
Black.
But what kind of shoes?
Combat boots, but it's not going to spell like condom boots.
Converse.
Congress.
Congress.
Congress shoes.
Don't ask what you can do for your
Party
boots,
on the
but
top,
what your
Parliament
boots can
on the
do
bottom.
for you.
Period. I left the hospital's wings with Bloody Mary, Willow, and Vampire.
Willow's back. Yay.
OMFG, let's celebrate.
Let's fucking go.
Gasped Willow. We can go to House of Wax with Draco, giggled Vampire.
Wait, so he's in a place called House of Wax? He's not watching it?
We can go see. I might have read that wrong. It's all blending together.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Let's go listen to GC and cut ourselves. 666 said Hermione.
Hermione, please.
Hermione.
Dead name.
Bloody Mary.
Dead named, for sure.
We opened the conmen room door sexily. And then I gasped 20 ... which has to warrant a drum roll.
Oh
and
my
then
gosh.
I gasped.
No.
And then I gasped. Draco was there doing it with
Brittany, that fucking hoe.
Snap. Oh! One.
Oh my god.
I am losing my mind.
Holy fuck.
Draco and Snap. He is dating.
What?
He's in an exclusive relationship right now.
More like House of Gaps.
I'm so upset. That man just threatened you. That man just had you tied up with his whips and chains.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I knew they had a
Don't
thing.
bring your kink into
Yeah,
me.
you're right.
Honestly,
But
bringing
also-
everyone into
Also, that man is a teacher. This man is a student. That's called pedophilia.
pedophilia. I mean, we knew that about Snap, but Draco, I mean, he's a victim.
He's a victim,
He's
but
a victim.
still, please.
Awfully convenient.
Imagine-
He's got into a lot of situations there.
I think Draco has a sex addiction for
Yeah.
real. Because also, like, he's seen his now lover fuck Hagrid in front of Dobby. Who did he?
Snape
Snape and
Hagrid. No, Snape and
Lucian?
Snape and Lucian were
Lupus?
fucking
Yeah, in front of
Lupus.
Dobby.
with Dobby.
Lupin.
Oh, Lupin, not Lucian. Yeah.
He's seen that man do some shit. Did he get tested?
I mean, I would really hope so.
I think Draco
I'm
has a daddy
upset. I'm
kink,
so
and he's
upset.
just
He's also a child. There's no perfect victim, as they say.
no.
Yeah.
Right? He was wearing a black t-shirt with 666 on the front and baggy jeans. He's fucking, so I'm
Sucking,
unsure.
more like it.
Maybe the jeans have a
maybe
hole
there's-
in the back.
The glory hole in his pants.
You fucking prep! We all yielded
Yeah.
angrily.
He's wearing a
Get
GC
him.
shirt, is he not?
Yeah, you betrayed us, shooted Vampire angrily. as-
Vampires, like, if you're not going to fuck our girlfriend, you can't or me.
You can't fuck anyone.
Yeah.
Shooted Vampire angrily as he took out his black gun.
Get him. Oh my God. It's a crime of passion.
No, you don't understand, screamed Draco sadly as he took his thingy out of snakes.
Out of snakes.
That implies that dicks, that implies that gay male sex is dicks going inside
they're
of each other.
Have you heard of that before?
No.
Docking's when you put your penis touching and then you have the foreskin go over the top.
Oh my God, is that a thing?
It's a docking. Yeah.
I don't know.
Wow,
if it's
you
a
seem to
thing.
know a lot about this.
Yeah. I do.
Esme, what are your thoughts on the situation?
She's totally an ally.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ally. Okay, prediction alert. She's going to make this about rape again. And it's going to upset me.
Yeah. No shit, you fucking suck, you preppy bastard, said Willow, trying to attack him. Brackets, you
Get
rock
him.
girl.
Get him, Willow. You go, girl. Girls run the
Get
world.
it.
I ran suicidally
Yeah,
to my
fair.
room.
Fair.
I sexily took a stake out, spelt like
No,
T-bone.
don't actually do it. Don't actually do it. That's what's going to kill her for real.
Do it.
Ebony, no! Screamed Draco. But it was too late. Spelled
Too late.
L8.
Too late. Yeah.
L8.
It's going to be like Romeo and Juliet, and then
Yeah.
Draco's going to do it.
Yeah.
I had slit my wrists with it suddenly.
Does that
everything.
count?
With a stake.
I thought the whole thing with being a vampire was
It's through the
Like
heart.
That
Bleeding
is
out.
that is the whole
She's not
thing.
going to die from slitting her wrist
yeah.
with a stake,
yeah. So
but
she's
it's possible.
gaslighting her. She's edging us again.
Yeah.
Feels wrong to say that in this context, but let's call a
Objection.
spade a spade. Yeah. Suddenly, everything went black again.
Again, babe just got out
Part
of the
2.
hospital. Oh.
So italics at the end of the chapter. Idiot's note. Ugh, I know. Terrible.
No, that was better
that's
than
the
your
troll.
chapter. That's better than your chapter, bitch.
Yeah.
I actually will say a lot more happened in this
Yeah.
chapter. And we're so used to our favorite characters that it
Yeah.
just doesn't work when they get changed. But then again, this wouldn't be called the worst fanfic ever if not for the fact that the writing standard meets the level of a day-old fetus.
Oh, wow.
They're
That's
very
not the same.
uppity.
That's not the same thing as well. a
This is
fetus.
so... She called it... Hang on. She called it the worst fanfic ever.
At the time, this is what I'm telling you.
So it was already infamous. People already knew.
The reason she's saying stop flamming at the beginning of every chapter is because this had 10,000 comments a chapter and
me.
people were just flamming it. Like, what can we say?
Why
it's
didn't
cool.
they love it? They didn't get it. Like I get
reckon
it.
there's a small amount of people that got it. But I also think if you were back in 2007, it wouldn't hit the same. Like, part of the joy of this is that it's so of the era.
Yes. Yes.
And
Got
they
a
were
vintage
in-
quality.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, guys, last chapter of the episode.
Ready.
How are we feeling?
I
Let's do it.
do not want it to be this new bitches chapter. I don't care. I don't care.
Chapter 41.
Yay.
AN. To everyone who keeps flamming dis, git is live.
Yeah, we're back, baby.
got her back. All right.
I bet you probably oughtn't know who Gerard Way is.
I bet you wouldn't.
You're probably all preps and posers.
Amen.
Yeah, get wrecked.
Anyway, someone hacked into me account.
We know.
In November, and they put up my last chapter, but now there is a new one.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry for not updating G for a while, but I've been really busy. I'm trying to finish the story before the new movie comes out.
Ooh.
I'm gone on vacation for a month. So remember,
She just was on
So
vacation.
remember,
she-
she was going to England in July,
Yeah.
and she said her thing was hacked in November.
So it's been months.
Been
So there's a time
ages.
jump.
I wonder
I'm
where the
sus
movies
on
came
like
out.
the fact that she's not that mad about her chapter being late.
Yeah, why
if I
is
put
she
that
not
much time in,
being-
I'd be pissed.
I mean, they did release her work still. She was like, yeah, less for me. They were absolute dicks.
But if she's so mad at people flamming, like she would be mad at the person
Right?
hacking,
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's her.
right?
Bit sus on that. But
Because
yeah.
it's her.
Yeah.
That wasn't the reaction I was anticipating.
Yeah, I was
I was thinking she was
expecting-
going to go flipping out.
So she's trying to finish the story before the new movie comes out. I'm going on vacation for a month. I won't be back until about 2 weeks. OMFG! Draco is so hot in all the pics for the new movie. 111. I wanted them to put a cameo by Geord Way, lol. He hazard play Draco.
Come on. They could have done it. Why wouldn't they?
He's American to start.
Yeah. They don't.
And,
She only hires British actors for that movie.
and I don't care. And neither does Tara.
Yeah.
If you flame, I'll slit my wrists.
That's actually the worst thing that she said.
Wow.
1-1. Raven, you rock, girl. Have
We
fun
love
in
Raven.
England. Raven's not present. Sorry.
Do you think they'll meet each other in England? That's how I know how fake this is as well. Like everyone's
True.
just going to England.
Yeah, how are you affording this? When I woke up, I was in a strange room. I looked around. I was wearing the same outfit I had when Is performed with X Black Tears X, which is the band in the past.
Interesting.
Oh
I
my
wonder
God.
if she's in hell or something.
Or in the past.
Like how? Yeah, I wonder.
She's
how
just
she got
slit
there.
herself with a stake
Yeah.
and gone black again. So
Yeah.
she's
But
now woken
Maybe
up.
she's reliving her favorite
Yeah.
memory.
Flashback.
Remember when she was shot, she went forward in time. What if this time she tried to kill herself, she went back in time?
Interesting.
We'll find out.
Bleeding
Oh, I
out
love
could
that.
be a
The
tin
key.
machine. Who needs Morty? I looked around confusedly. It was the nurse's office, but it looked different.
The old nurse's office.
On the wall was a pic of Marilyn Manson.
Oh, the French artist.
The French artist. Hon.
Brackets, italics. Just imagine that he is an 80s gothic band. 2.
I think he already gives 80s vibes.
Yeah. She's just trying to push a square through a circle, you know?
Yeah.
She's like, I like Marilyn Manson, but this is back in the 80s, so he's going to be
Yeah,
80s.
it's good fan fiction.
So imagine he's an 80s gothic band too, okay? Because he is more old than Panic, question mark, exclamation mark,
Yes.
at the
Yeah.
Disco or MCR.
Yeah, that's true.
Correct.
So she's trying to pick the most
Facts.
vintage person.
She can think of.
But she could have said the Cure. They were definitely around
Yeah.
in the 80s,
Yeah.
but pop off queen.
Nick Cage.
Thought you
but
loved
whatever.
Robert Smith, but there was also
Cage.
I said Nick Cage. I meant
like
Nick Cave.
Nicolas
I
Cage.
meant a cave with a V.
Nick Cave, Nicolas Cage.
Same thing.
You're so cultured, babe. There was also a gothic black Beatles calendar with a picture of the Beatles wearing eyeliner and black clothes.
Yoko's
God.
impact.
On it,
All you need is death. Da, 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 da.
so there's a calendar with the Beatles wearing black eyeliner and black gloves, which
Fucking
definitely never
A.
I
happened.
love it.
On it said 1980. She's trying
Good
to
to
set
know.
the time,
Okay.
but
She's
doesn't.
world building.
She does not know anything about the 80s, so
No.
she's taken the Beatles, who were
From the
broken up by then,
60s.
no?
Yeah.
They broke up in fucking
John
67.
John was dead,
Yeah,
so
they're gone.
sure, Queen.
John died in like 71, I think.
OMFG, I'm back in Tim again.
How did this happen?
How did you fall into Tim again? I screamed loudly. Suddenly, Satan, brackets, this is actually Voldemort for photo reference.
We know.
Voldemort was wearing a black leather Jackson,
Slay.
Yeah.
black tight jeans.
Oh, she called him Voldemort.
She did.
She meant
Yeah.
Satan. But
She's
yeah.
saying, well, she said suddenly Satan. This is actually Voldemort for photo reference.
Yeah, we get it, but like, call him the name of
I
Yeah.
think
what he
maybe
is.
it's been so long. She's trying to remind
Yeah.
people.
Oh, yeah.
We're reading this like straight one after
You're
the
right.
other.
You're right. You're right.
God, guys, I wish we had a Tim machine and we could go back in Tim.
Oh.
Voldemort was wearing a black leather Jackson, black tight jeans, and fishnet pants.
Oh.
Over the
Absolutely
jeans.
serving.
Over the jeans.
Ow.
He looked so sexy. I almost had an orgy.
We're so close.
Please.
OMFG enemy, are you okay? He asked Gothic Kelly. Yeah, I'm okay for your information. I snapped sexily. Look how she spelled information. Period.
Information.
Period. She put. Okay,
Okay,
ladies,
ladies,
now
now
let's
let's get
get information.
information.
We could not have been more in sync then.
We killed it.
Period. I snapped sexily. OMG, am I dead? You should not have to ask that twice in a 1 hour period. Because I remembered I had jumped in front of the bullet from James Gunn. I also remembered Sing Draco doing it with Snap.
He's going to be like, who the fuck is Draco? And
Who
are
is-
you
Yeah.
cheating on me?
I guessed that when I had slit me wrists, I had went back in Tim instead of dying.
You were too good. You were too good.
I don't take that as a
This
compliment.
is Sherlock Holmes here. Deduction skills.
I knew I could go forward in time if I found a time toner or the Tim machine.
Yeah.
No, you're not dead, Satan reassured suicidally.
Yeah,
he
is that reassurance? He's actually like, damn, you're not dead. I feel so bad for you.
as he smoked a cigarette sexily and smoke came all over his face.
Oh.
He loves when something comes
Comes
all over his face. You're a vampire, so you can't die from a bullet.
Okay, so she
Right?
knows the law.
Okay.
All right.
Come on now. Let's go see how Harry's dad is doing.
Stop.
Harry's dad. Harry's not alive.
You don't even know who Harry is.
Was Harry a teen pregnancy?
This is fucking...
This is
this
crazy.
has to be a joke.
I am tired of these bitches making her get out of bed after a traumatic physical injury.
Right?
Let her rest.
That has to be a joke. That's the second time he's mentioned something that happens in
She's
the
getting
future.
floppy and bored.
Yeah.
The inconsistency though, because she picked up, like she's nailed in that she couldn't have died because of the stake. She got that, but then she's referencing Harry, who wouldn't be born at this
So
point.
funny.
Pisses
It's
me
too
right
good.
off.
So random.
I knew that the real reason I didn't die from the ballet was because I was from the future. WTF? James almost shot Lucius. I said indigoally.
Yeah.
What? Is she not indignant?
I think indignantly, but it's indigo ally.
tried.
It's indigo ally. Let's go. I knew that James had really been possessed, but I didn't want him to know I knew. Someone, please break it down. Tell me what's happening.
Fuck.
Please.
So she thinks James is possessed.
But I thought Snap was possessed.
Yeah.
So when she said Snap, she meant James.
Yes.
She said
did.
Snap was
Because
possessed by
James-
Snap.
Yes.
So she meant James.
By Snap?
Wait.
Remember?
Okay.
Because I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? How did he possess himself?
Yeah.
Snap is a death
We
dealer.
assumed Voldemort, but no, you're saying James is evil.
I think go ahead.
All right, yeah. Do we care enough?
When in doubt,
I don't
just move
think
forward.
James is evil. I think Snape is the big bad of this whole thing.
Okay.
And he was a death dealer the whole time.
Yeah.
So working in cahoots with Voldemort. And
Yeah.
so that means that he was using his powers of haunting and he possessed James. He's
But
gone back in
Voldemort
time.
is
And he
Satan
knows
right now. We're in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James is in the past.
I'm
So
saying, no, my next thought was going to be that Snape knows that Enderby is going back in the past. You know, he probably has sussed there's something going on in the kidnapping attempts that he's done. He can see a plan is forming. He's followed her back in time.
Yeah, okay.
And then haunted, possessed
This is
James.
giving fucking Inception
This
vibes in my
makes
brain. Can't
When I
handle
was
it.
hearing you, I was just seeing that math equation. I'm so
Let's
sorry.
just go on.
All right. So I knew that James had really been possessed, but I didn't want him to know I knew.
This is
Smart.
Enderby talking. Yeah.
That's her thoughts.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But he had a headache. He was under a lot of stress.
Excuse. What is this
Headaches
fucking
are
Albus?
real.
Satan reasoned evilly.
Ooh.
Okay, reasoning.
I guess that's okay, I said, because James hadn't really shot Lucian.
Yeah, he
Also,
missed.
I knew that Lucian would now have 2 arms instead of 1.
Back on that horse. All right.
We're so
I
back.
walked. That maybe would have made so much more sense if,
If
we
we
had
knew
known
about this
that he was an
earlier.
amputee. Fucking hell! I walked
She
seductive.
really like solved a problem that wasn't created.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me the context, and then I'll appreciate the tying up
Yeah.
of loose ends. I walked seductively outside with Satan. Suddenly, I saw a totally sexy gothic bi guy. He had
Draco's back.
he had
Clocking that he's bi from one look.
Gaydar is on board.
Bidar on lock.
Bidar.
on lock. He had bleached blonde hair with black streaks up to his ears, and he was wearing
Okay.
gothic
Chest hair. Shriek chest hair.
gothic black eyeliner. You don't even want to know how that's spelled. A black Green Day shirt, brackets. It showed Billy Joel with blonde hair since it was the 80s.
Billy
Sure.
Joel.
Is it Billy Joel?
No, it's Billy Joe.
Green Day could never. Uptown girl. So since this was the 80s, he has blonde hair.
Sure.
That's quintessentially 80s, right?
classic.
Okay.
Billy Joel.
Black, what kind of shoes?
Congress.
Congress.
Yay.
And black baggy pants.
Is it Draco?
He walked in all sexily, like Jerd. Jerd. It's literally
Could
Jerd.
be Lucian.
In the video for I Don't 3 You Like I Did Yesterday.
Sure.
And they haven't launched yet. So
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Because it's the 80s. And you could see a black tear on his face like the woman in that video.
Fucking great reference.
Hey, he said all quietly and GOFFIK. Who the fuck is that?
Whoa, so we don't know. We don't know at all. I hope that it's Neville's dad.
Oh, that's a fun one.
Or Mr. Weasley.
He would be redhead, but I guess hair dye.
He said bleach.
Oh, he did say bleached. Okay. Who the fuck is that? I asked angrily because I did not know him.
She said no new friends.
Yeah.
This is... Please.
Hufflepuffs?
No, wait. Hedwig.
Slay, bitch. Slay.
I love that too fucking much.
Said Voldemort. Just when we thought things were maybe getting slightly boring. Nope.
Nope, we're so back.
He used to be in X Black Tears X2.
Used to be an owl.
Oh, he was the singer before her.
Oh.
Well, I thought they said that the singer committed suicide, but maybe
They
not.
did say that.
Yeah.
But he had to drop out because he broke his arm. A lot of arm stuff
He committed
happening.
armicide.
Hey, Hedwig.
Oh my god, this bitch is not loyal at all.
Stick to the fucking plan,
I
bitch.
said seductively.
We've got a plan here.
She's forgotten all about the plan.
She just
also,
wants to time travel.
this is like the third last chapter, right? So how? Okay, sure. I said seductively, even though I was not trained to be.
Okay.
She's just too sexy. She can't help it.
Lol. Hi, Ennaby.
Is that the voice?
Yes, I am Hedwig. Is that offensive, or do we think
No,
it's
No,
fine.
funny?
we've got to keep going.
It's very
funny.
nondescript. I don't know what kind
oh,
of
I was
accent
trying to be
it-
kind of German, I think.
Yeah, that's
wait,
what I
yeah,
got. That's
okay.
what I got.
Lol. Hi, Ennaby. He answered, but then he ran away because he had hair of magical creature.
Hair
He was humming.
as he ran.
You have to guess what I'm humming. You should know it by one note.
Black Braid.
Yep. He was humming, welcome to the Black Parade.
Another song that was out in the 80s for sure.
For sure.
An 80s classic,
yeah.
if you will.
Under his breath, brackets italics. I know that is not 80s, but pretend it is okay.
All right,
Okay,
sorry, Tara.
sorry.
At least she's open and honest
yeah,
with us,
do
you
you know
know.
what? I forgot this was fiction.
Appreciate the honesty.
Bye.
Oh
I
my
said all
God.
sexily. That was Hedwig.
Yeah, we know.
He used to be my boyfriend, but we broke up.
They seem on such good terms.
Really good. But
We
so
love
were
an
Draco and
amicable-
Oh
Vampire.
my god, in the books, doesn't Voldemort kill Hedwig?
I think
Oh my
one of
god,
his
lovers
death,
quarrel.
One of his death
yes,
is-
he does.
But, like,
Oh my
technic-
God.
you know,
yeah,
through
like on
his
his
will.
behalf.
Yeah, for
Intimate
sure.
partner violence is never okay.
Never okay. Satan said sadly, looking at his black nails. So drag.
So drag.
OMFG. I can get you back together.
Oh my god, that's the heartbreak. Do we think that's the heartbreak that made him Voldemort?
Oh my god, it is.
It's Hedwig's
Oh
fault.
my god, it is.
Oh my god.
This is huge. So if she gets them, this is a classic parent trap.
This is
if
so
she gets them
good.
back together, everything's gonna
He
be
won't
fine.
be Voldemort, the evil
Oh,
person in
yeah.
the future. Right.
Fucking god.
Do you think she'll get back with Draco? Do we want that? He's a bit of a cheating.
Don't care. Well, he's
Not a
victim,
cheater. He's a victim.
but also he does love being tied up. Like there's no
Yeah.
denying that.
No, it's sus because he's been into it the whole time.
He brought his own chains.
Yeah.
allegedly.
He's a victim with a kink, yeah.
Yeah, period. OMFG, I can get you back together, I said, fingering something I didn't
Jesus.
know
Put it away. What?
was in my pocket.
Time turner.
A black, cute, Kute, is what we aim for, Cydio iPod that I could take videos with. That's going to be important for later, I feel. Brackets italics. Does anyone else know about them? They kick ass.
A black what iPod?
Cute.
A black cute is what we aim for video iPod. So that's got to be a cultural
Cute is what
thing.
we aim for.
Just Googled it. We don't get the reference.
Yeah. it's
But
not
if
a thing.
anyone else
Yeah,
does, send
let
it
us
to
know.
us. Okay. You can forget about your class now, Hedwig. I'm going to show you something great.
My tits.
I thought Hedwig walked away already.
Yeah, he was gone.
Yeah, he
humming
ran away. He
Black
had
Braid.
hair of magical creatures.
I led them to the Great Hall. Come on, you guys.
Yeah. Let's get back together.
Lucian, James, Sirius, and Snake were all in the Great Hall.
Snake.
Are they in couples therapy, group therapy?
Surely.
They need it. Jesus.
Lucian wouldn't talk with James because he had tried to shoot him.
Yeah, fair.
I think that's fair.
Go fuck yourself, you fucking douche, he shouted at him.
That is, in fact, talking to James.
Draco is never going to be friends with Vampire now.
That makes zero sense.
I think they're all time travelers.
Maybe. That's the
Yeah,
only
he's gone
answer.
into the future before they know about them. This is not a plot hole. This is
Yeah.
literacy.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, Samaro. Snape agreed, but I knew he was lying because it had been his fault James had almost shot Lucian.
Okay, so
Sorry,
Samaro
almost
and
had
James
it.
is the
Yeah.
same person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be quiet, you guys. I said sexily. Me plan. Me plan was working out great.
The Canadian pirate.
Now I could make Voldemort good without doing it with him.
Yeah.
Perfect plan.
Now,
Also, as if she doesn't want to do it with him, but whatever.
yeah, you want to fuck anything that
Yeah.
moves.
Yeah.
You've already made out with him.
Yeah.
You know.
Whatever. Been there, done that.
Now, Vampire's dad would never die. And, okay, Satan and Hedwig, you guys can start making out.
Okay.
That's the way
Ultimate
she's
wingman,
getting them
yeah.
together.
She's like, I'm going to get them back together. Make out right now. Also, your dad is a part of this for some reason.
I said, and I started to film them with the iPod.
Oh my God. These bitches and their child porn. Put it away.
Cool, said Sirius as Voldemort and Hedwig started to make out sexily.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That is a sentence I never thought I would read.
That is just absolute cinema. What the fuck?
Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling could fucking never.
Could never.
We watched as today started to take each other's clothes off sexily.
Hell yeah.
Samaro, Sirius, Snake, and Lucian.
Orgy.
we
We did
go.
it,
It
guys.
might
We
be
did it.
happening. This is threesome edging if I've ever seen
Oh
it.
my
Yeah.
God.
Somebody jump in,
And
please.
some edging, please.
All watched because
Oh,
they were
watching.
probably by. I knew.
I love the problem.
Probably.
Everyone's by in her world.
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, why else would you watch?
Yeah.
I knew Snape was by. Oh my fucking god! Voldemort! Voldemort!
That's Hedwig.
I think she went French, but he went French. But
Yeah,
whatever.
that's not quite German, but
I can't do it.
That's all good.
Screamed Hedwig as his Glock touched Voldemort.
That's a
God.
Glock.
Is it his metaphorical Glock or his real Glock?
But
Unregistered.
suddenly, everything stopped.
Oh my God.
As-
Edge me more.
God,
As-
objection, edging the audience.
As the door opened and in came. Who's coming in,
Who's
guys?
go.
gonna come in? Cornelia fuck.
We're in the past, but
yeah.
sure.
Cornelia Fox.
Grindelwald.
Oh,
Deep cut.
You said, I think.
Ever?
No, that was really good.
Dumbledore and Mr. Norris.
How
Who
are
is
these?
also
how
in the
are
past.
these bitches just jumping timelines?
And that is the end of the chapter.
Dumbledore and Mr. Norris are old enough in the present that they could be kids here.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
I see
true.
that. Yeah.
Mr.
And
Norris.
we've had Dumbledore back here. He had blonde
Oh,
hair.
we have. He's a
yeah,
prep.
yeah, we
He's
do
a prep.
know. We
And he
do
loves
know.
like Paris Hilton or some shit. I can't remember. But
Who doesn't?
It was
Slimming.
what's her name? Duff.
Hillary Duff.
Hillary
Is
Duff,
it?
my queen. Let the rain fall down. Let's recap. How did we feel about the hacking?
It was her all along. It's the same person.
Do you think
Even
that?
so, I straight up think that with all my heart. It's the same person who's getting bored with trolling. I have completely switched to Tara being an actual 12-year-old, from Tara being an actual 12-year-old to this is a joke. And this person is so bored. And they
I
didn't
get
feel like they
that.
could just end it.
Once a troll, always a troll.
Either way, the troll chapter itself, step it up.
I agree. Like, if you're gonna do it, and you should do it, but
Yeah,
you have to do it well. Like, don't
Yeah.
just make fun of her. Like, actually give us something new.
There were some good lines there, but just absolutely just go for it.
Flop City.
Yeah.
With the theatre troupe theory,
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking it's much more likely that it's one random nerd.
Yeah, I
Doesn't
came up
have
with
any
the theatre
friends.
troupe
Yeah,
theory.
it's not a group of people orchestrating
just
this. This
imagine-
is sad.
It could be
Yeah.
at most like two besties.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, we would
We would do
this.
that.
We would do this. We're like the prime audience.
And
But
definitely as
no,
a high school kid, we would like write fanfics
No,
together.
but we're saying it's not a young girl because they, you know, if the Tom Bombadil thing blows that out of the water,
True,
very
that
unlikely that. No, if you're
Don't
gonna
you
say that,
fucking-
if you're gonna say it's Tom Bombadil, that's your opinion,
Yeah.
right?
That's my opinion.
That's my opinion. If you're gonna say that the Tom Bombadil thing is a legit slip up that
Yeah.
they've put in purposefully as like a Easter egg,
Yeah.
then that means that person really likes Lord of the Rings, and that's very unlikely that that would be a young
So
girl.
Yeah.
true. That
Agreed.
means then if we're talking about it being two people, that's like two adults doing this.
I've never thought it was a young girl. I think it's a group of 27-year-old theatre kids. That's what I've said from the beginning.
A group.
I just have this thing, like I could just see like an improv group doing this as like a
improv
project, like an invisible theatre project.
I
Because
think
I
it's
would have
much
done
more.
this.
The reality of this is much sadder. I think.
I
Much more
think-
isolated.
I think it's a 19-year-old girl who was doing it as a joke and then got bored. Mm-hmm. And then that's why they did the extra chapter of a hacking, quote
Yeah.
unquote.
And you think there's the same person who wrote the fanfic did the hacking?
Yeah. I think it's actually a man.
Okay.
I think it's a man.
Yeah.
The outfit descriptions are giving
Giving
Yeah,
a man.
but it also has a lot of talk about gayness and that struggle, and like that there's a bit of homophobia, but then there's a lot of bi stuff going
Yeah.
on. And I feel like this might be a young bi man, you know, because
Trying to figure things
Trying to
out.
Oh, it's
figure
just
shit out.
closeted.
Yeah.
someone
and you know
closeted.
that's why there's a lot of description of female clothes, but it's not like a girl would do.
Yeah,
But
definitely not.
there's a fixation
But it's
on the
a
clothes,
fixation.
which would be what a gay guy would like. You know, typically would like
Or like
more
a
feminine
trans
clothes,
person,
yeah,
yeah.
whatever they would be.
just
but
closeted someone.
closeted
Yeah.
guy that's probably old enough to slip in things like Tim Bombadil,
Bombadil.
but still, there's some narrative points there that are not like a 12-year-old. But then, then some of it's not a full-grown adult. I don't think.
Yeah, like 18.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what else happened? Anything else? She's alive.
So we
She's
had one-
alive. She's dying a lot, but coming back to
Yeah.
life in the nurse's office.
We had one chapter where she got hacked.
Yeah.
And that
Then we
was
had the-
after she blacked out from the shot.
Yeah.
Hacked chapter. Then the chapter
Real
that she
chapter.
actually wrote that
Yeah.
got leaked,
Which was fire.
which was
A
Standing
good one.
ovation for
A
that.
great one.
Give her an Oscar.
And then she got a new chapter where she's come back from the.
Yeah, we had present hospital and past hospital, basically.
And then she woke up. So she in the leaked chapter, she woke up in the future
Yeah.
after being shot, and then
In the past, after being shot in the past.
in the past,
Yeah.
and then in the new chapter, she woke up in the past after slitting herself with a stake, in the future.
And then also they're bringing up their like kids' names, being like, our kids won't be
Right.
friends now. And they weren't friends.
Never.
They were in love.
They were fucking.
And then Hedwig came in the
Hedwig.
past.
Hedwig.
German
that's
Hedwig.
The,
Hedwig.
the best character choice
And they
I've
were
heard.
making out until Dumbledore and somebody came in.
Yeah, Mr. Norris.
But that would suggest that fire of a relationship is ignited again.
yeah.
So she
And so
might have just saved
She
it.
might have saved the world because
We'll need to
that
find
really
out
is
next
it.
chapter.
I am invested in the narrative. I want to know.
And guys, the next week is the finale.
Oh my god!
Like literally the next episode
I'm
that you guys
so
are listening to is the finale.
excited.
And if you're listening to this on Spotify or fucking one of the
Apple?
random ones,
Apple Podcasts.
iHeartRadio,
I'm an
Deezer.
Apple Podcast
etc.,
person.
Deezer, yeah, exactly. Please do us the honor of tuning in to the YouTube next week because
Yeah.
visually
It's going to be exciting.
it's going to be a showdown. Okay.
Also, aren't you curious to what we look like?
Yeah.
But
You
guys,
wanna know?
on the Drag Race runway next week, category is Gothic realness.
Yeah.
Yes,
We are-
we are
fully dressing up.
Gothic realness.
We're fully dressing up. It's going to be a whole thing. And we're only reading 2 chapters next week. So afterwards, we might have a longer debrief about theories.
Should we do the quiz?
Oh, yeah. I did the quiz already. I'm a prep.
I didn't do it.
Guys, Rach, or one of our followers, right?
Yeah.
Sent
It was
us-
someone on the Instagram.
They found someone remade the Are You a Goth or a Prep Tara quiz. We'll leave it linked in the episode description.
Yeah.
It's about 4 questions. Will take you 10 seconds. I am a prep.
Yeah, is anyone shocked?
And if we have time at the end of the, because we're only reading 2 chapters next week, maybe if you have any comments or questions about the podcast that you want us to answer, if there's any
any final notes, let us know and we'll go through them.
Yes, and Ethan and Rach will promise not to read the comments. So if you have any information that you know about the fanfic that I have not shared with them, leave it down in the comments and they won't read it. And I will share it with them on air, baby.
Period.
Amazing.
Okay, well, we're all on the edge of our seats, but if you're going to miss us in the meantime,
You can find us on Instagram and TikTok at Childhood is Ruined Pod.
You can send us an email at mychildhoodisruinedpod@gmail.com.
and Flam us, please leave us a review. We love the reviews.
We love Flam the Pod.
And they help us a lot. And if you want a season 2, then you have to go rate
let us know.
Yeah.
Do you want us to come back?
Do you
can
like
say
us?
no?
If you hate us, just say it.
Just say it.
Actually,
Just
don't.
say it.
Actually, please don't flam. Actually, don't flam. I couldn't take it.
We want a God review. We want a this hand emoji review. We want a oh my God.
Yeah, we want it all. And
All the
guys,
inside jokes.
take a good look or listen, because this is the last time you'll be hearing and seeing our preppy selves. Because next week we're gonna be
There's going to be 3 new hosts.
Three new
hosts with new
With new
names. So get ready. We'll see you guys then.
See ya.
Bye.